Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? Have we had a good Wednesday? Just trying to work out then, what day are we on? Where are we in the week? Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Are we all okay? Hello, hello, hello. So today is monthly charm deal day. So we're only opening monthly charm deal orders today. To the next live. Any loyalty cards or anything like that would be added to the next live as well. So it's only openings for the monthly charm deals today. So it is the March 2024 monthly charm deal that we're opening for today. So I'll pop it in the comments. There we go. And I'll show you last month's. I'll wait for a couple more people to come on actually quickly before I start showing you last month's one. Oh, hello. Oh, coffee. Would you be able to take that? Do you want to see Mum's Mother's Day present?
Oh, very nice.
Do you like it?
Lovely.
Lovely. Thank you, Bub. Thank you for the drink. Hi. Okay. So let's show you last month. So this was last month's monthly charm deal. So this was the February 2024. This one is on the website. Let's grab one of these actually. And I'll show you of how the pearl sits. The pearl sits beautifully just in front of the heart with the design there. So it's like you've got the border outline of a heart. Now if you just move the pearl out of the way, you've then got this flowered design sort of covering half of the heart here, which means the top half of the heart is clear, which means when the pearl sits, it sits perfectly in that space. If I turn it around, you could also wear it from this way round as well, and then just have the pearl coming from the back. Okay, so that was last month's monthly charm deal. That one is on the website now, but today we're opening for March. There is still space available for today, and like I said, I'll just repeat quickly again, there is only the openings today for the charm. No other openings on the order will be open today. They will get added on opened on the next live. Same with loyalty cards, they don't get opened today, they get opened on a normal live as well. Am I doing anything for Mother's Day? We'll be live on Mother's Day, yes. I'm not doing anything special, but the game will be launched for Friday, so that will be available to play for Sunday as well. But we are definitely live on Sunday. Okay, so should we just jump straight in with everything today? Just jump straight in. So, up first is Shauna Hammonds. Shauna, are you here? I've got the song Sound of Silence in my head, so I'm having to really try not to hum or sing that. Sound of Silence, that one. Oh, it's been in my head like all afternoon. But Disturbed's version, I love the original, but Disturbed's version is beautiful. Oh, Cindy, bless you. Well, I hope you're feeling better, my lovely. So currently looking for Shauna Hammonds. Shauna, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Shauna, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see as well. Earworm. It is definitely an earworm. I can't get it out of my head. How's Aaron today? He's a lot better than, he's getting better day by day. I mean, he's a lot better than yesterday, but he's still not better. Like, he's still on painkillers. The swelling is sort of going up and down, but it's more down than up. And he's saying that it's still quite tight and sore, but he doesn't have the intense pain. So things are getting better. Oh, bless you, Meg. Well, you're very welcome, and I apologise if I do miss comments. I don't get to see everything sometimes, but no, you're very welcome. Right, I haven't seen Shauna, so let's move on. If she comes on, we can add her in, and it will just be to the end of the order list. So up next then is Linda Dixon. Linda, are you here? Let me just mark that Shauna's not here yet. There we go. Oh, perfect, Katie. I think you've got... oh no, perfect, Katie. Sorry, I went in two different conversations in my brain then. I hope you're happy with them. Am I okay, Laura? Yep, I'm fine. All invoices were sent, Carol, so you should have that. If not, send me an order number over in an email and then I can send you the link for the invoice if that makes it easier. Linda, hello, hello, hello. So Linda, you have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or a egg pop? We don't do loyalty cards today, Amy, so we would add those on for like on a normal live. The openings today are literally only for monthly charm deals. So most people will only have one opening unless somebody's got multiple of the charms. But yeah, we don't do any other openings on the order form or loyalty cards or any extras today. It's only the charm. Joe, I'm glad you had a nice day. Mystery, donate the shells. Okay. Linda, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Now, please remember, guys, the pearls, or the pearl, your monthly charm deal this month, the pearl has to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so keep that in mind, that the pearl definitely needs to be on there today. So, Linda, your mystery oyster, good luck. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. So there's no pearls on that side. Linda, you are twinning. Twinning with Silver Bells twins. So if I hold these up for you, they are very, very similar. So this one here is, I know I've half buried the one that's there. I'll get it out of the sand in just a moment. Oh, are we going to focus today? No, let me just readjust this camera, because sometimes if I readjust it, there we go. So this is pearl number 1, so Silver Bells number 1, and then this one is Silver Bells number 2. So they're very, very similar here, Linda. I would say that number 2 is slightly lighter. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know if you'd like number 1 or number 2 on the jewellery. If you're not happy with these, I can swap one or both of them for colours of your choice. So number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. Number 1 on the jewellery, perfect. And just confirm, are you happy with number 2 as your loose pearl? So are you happy with this one as your loose pearl? Yes, brilliant. Let me bring you back up then. So Linda, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. I always used to love doing Pippi Longstockings for World Book Day. So like a pipe cleaner thing in your hair, and then make it like plait it and make it stick up, and then you can basically wear anything, but if you've got overalls, then that works brilliantly. Up next then today is Amy Jane. Amy, are you here? It's for a boy. I did want to ask Claire, but okay, so yeah, you can't really do Pippi Longstockings unless you have a wig and he's happy to wear it all day, bless him. A cape. And you can do like Harry Potter, just pop a cape on him and like do a scar. My son did Willy Wonka one year with like a little walking stick and a tall hat. He loved that. It is beautiful, Mandy. It's a beautiful version of the song. Amy, hello. You're going as the Hungry Caterpillar tomorrow. You're a teacher. I love that. Do you want me to tell you what my mum's going as? So my mum obviously works in the nursery, and do you know the Alien Underpants book? I can't remember the exact name. I think it's Aliens and Underpants or something. Anyway, she's got an old pair of swimming bottoms, like swimming knickers if you like, and she's sewed on a load of felt spots to make them polka dot bottoms, which she's wearing on top of leggings, and then she's got underpants that she's sewn onto her top everywhere, and then she's got a band for her head with like little antennae coming out everywhere. She made it the other day. I was like, this is brilliant. I love it. I wouldn't want to wear it because I was like, I don't want to wear my pants on show, but yeah, it's swimming underwear, and it's very, very, obviously it's a nursery, she's very covered up, but yeah, I love it. So my team is the food I eat. Oh, I love it. World Book Day is so much fun. Right, sorry. Amy, which opening would you like to have, oyster or egg pop? Oyster, donate the shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Again, just keep in mind that the pearl definitely needs to go onto the jewellery. So let's go down, and your oyster, good luck, my lovely. You've got a light pop there. About to have a runaway here, I think. Oh no, it stayed in here. Okay, so there's a little bit of flesh on that side. Definitely no pals there. And you have got a darker pearl here. So he is a chocolate, silver and purple pearl. So base chocolate with a silver purple overtone. Amy, what do you think to this one? Now, of course, if you're happy with this one, he is yours. If you're not happy, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. A two-tonal coral, of course you can. Sorry, I was going through this pot earlier, trying to see if I could add to it. I haven't added massive amounts, and I still don't have any blues for anybody who wanted to know. But yeah, I've been trying to get the two tonals sort of topped up again, but it does take me a little bit of time. Now that one there is stunning, so I think I am going to show you this one. Of course, if you're not happy with this one, I can get a different one. So lighter and brighter. Let me just readjust. There we go. There you go. You can see the contrast more now. Are you happy with that one there? Yes, happy with that one. Brilliant. Okay, let me pop that in here for you as well, and we'll have the two-tonal showing. Okay. Amy, I'm glad you're happy with that. So coral, two-tone showing. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything, Amy, once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Up next then today is Jennifer Hill. Jennifer, are you here yet? Just got an itchy nose. I don't know why I always get an itchy nose. I think it might be my makeup. I suppose I don't notice it when I do my makeup on. It's like if I wear my makeup on a non-live, because I can actually itch my face. But I suppose when I can't itch my face, I notice it more maybe. I don't know. Jennifer, hello. So you've got one opening. You'd like to have an oyster and donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so let's go back down again. And Jennifer, good luck. Soft pop there. Now there is a little bit of a pearl blister in here, but we can definitely see there's no pearls on that side. Very juicy in here. And there's no more in that one. Jennifer, you have triples. You've got 3 pearls in that oyster. Okay, so we've got a dark purple, a lemon yellow, and a TARDIS blue. So I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery, and of course if you're not happy with any of them, we can swap them for colours of your choice. If I run them through the board, the blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, oh, he's a 6. So slightly smaller there. What do you think, Jennifer? What would you like to do? The yellow on the charm, okie dokie. And then with the other two pearls, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or would you like to swap any for other colours? So yellow on there. And you're happy with the other two, that is brilliant. So I'm just going to bring you back up and I'll pop these in here for you as well. So Jennifer, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Now up next today is Kathy Rex. Let me just write down the timestamp is 21 minutes. So Kathy's not here right now, but she has requested for me to open without her. So I can email her that it's 21 minutes into the live that she can join in to watch. So she's requested to have an oyster and to donate her shells. So Kathy Rax, this is for you, my lovely. And then when you watch this back, if you can just email me with the 5-digit order number, and then of course let me know what pearl you'd like on the jewellery, or if you'd like to do any swaps, we can do that as well. So Kathy, your mystery oyster. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls there. And look at those. 1 and 2. Oh, they are gorgeous. There's a little bit of shell there, so I'm just going to move that out the way. You are twinning with two-tonal apple greens. So green number 1, you've got lighter, that's just that dark bit there is just a piece of sand, let me brush it off. So lighter and darker areas with pearl number 1, and then pearl number 2 is not as two-tonal, still has got this gorgeous splash, but this one here has got more of a two-tonal contrast. Okay, Kathy, so let me know the more two-tonal or the one with less on it, or of course we can swap one or both of them. So the one with more of a paler surface area is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the one with the more two-tonal surface area is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he is also an 8.5. Kathy, I hope you're happy with those. So yeah, pop me an email over whenever you're ready. I'll make a note here that you're going to email me, and then I can get that made up for you. So will email colour choice. And thank you, Kathy, for the donation with your shells as well. I love the greens, absolutely love them when they come out. Right, up next today is Loretta Trish. Loretta, are you here? Oh, lots of people wanting the greens. Honestly, that's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Loretta Trish, are you here? Again, I don't like to move on too quickly, so I'm just going to wait, obviously, to see. Hopefully she's here. If anyone else can see Loretta, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Loretta, if you're here, please type I'm invisible, because again, that may bring it forward so I can see as well. Your favourite is the two-tonal greens, Donna. I'm with you there. And Liz, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. Green was never a colour that was high on your list until you started watching my videos. Now it's tied in with your favourite colour. Is it really, Meg? I've swayed you over to the green side. Honestly, I mean, I understand that some shades of green are not everyone's cup of tea. I understand that. But a lot of shades of green, in my opinion, are absolutely stunning. Bless you, Kimberly. Yeah, he's definitely on the mend slowly. Right, last call for Loretta Trish. If not, we will move on. And then, like I said, if she comes on, we can add her back in again, but it would be to the end of the order list. Earthy greens, yeah. My favourite time is when all the nature, like the trees and bushes, start turning back into like a green. And then in autumn when they go from the green to like the yellows and oranges. Oh, I love it. Right, hang on, wait then. Let me just refresh the comments just in case I'm missing any. No, I haven't seen her yet. So up next then is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? Yes, there is room for tonight. However, we're only opening for the monthly charm deal. So that's the link I've just popped in the comments there. So the March 2024 monthly charm deal. So if you would like to order, definitely add you on for tonight, but only for those. Anything else on the order will be opened on Friday onwards. And Emma, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Just mark that you're here, Emma. So you'd like to have a mystery oyster to donate your shells. Oh, I've got two. There we go, got one. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for, Emma? So let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. Double pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls on that side. I can see right at the top, if you can see that poking out at the top there. We just have a squidge. Okay, there's no more in that one. So we've got a darker pearl here. I can definitely see he does have a little imperfection at the top. Oh, it was at the top when I saw it. It's now at the bottom. Now he is a chocolate silver, and like I say, he's got a couple of little inclusions as you go around the pearl here. So base chocolate silver, and just at the bottom there you've got that little inclusion. Now, Emma, what do you think to this one? If you're happy with this one, then that's perfect. I can go on the jewellery for you. If you're not happy, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. If you are happy with this one, I'll need to know if you'd like to have that imperfection on show or if I can try hide it. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. You'd like to keep him, Emma. Brilliant, my lovely. So would you like, let me just get it back, would you like me to try and hide that with the jewellery, or do you mind if that's on show? On show? Perfect. I will make a note of that. So we're going to have chocolate, imperfection on show. Emma, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Bless you, you're very welcome. And again, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Okay, up next today is Carrie Bully. Carrie, are you here? So the monthly charm deal openings, so this Wednesday normally does go quite quick. So if you are on the order list, It won't take long to get to your name at all tonight, just because not everyone's sort of got one opening each. Normally, sometimes there's two, but normally one each. Taylor, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. That's very, very kind of you. So currently looking for Carrie Bully. Carrie, are you here? Guys, we've got the Pearls with Brecon group. Hang on, let me pop the link in the comments. So if you would like to share, so if you've received your orders and you'd like to share photos or thoughts and ideas about obviously your orders that you've received, please feel free to do so in the Pearls with Brecon group. Just pop the link in there. Oh, it still says Merry Christmas at the top. I didn't realise. I haven't changed that. I haven't changed. I'm just changing it back. There we go. Save. It's not a Christmas icon anymore. Last call for Carrie Bully, and again, if not, we'll move on. So if anyone can see Carrie, please comment on her comments. That'll bring it forward so I can see. And Carrie, if you're here, as always, please type I'm invisible because that'll bring it forward so I can see as well. Again, if she's not here, we'll just move on, and then if she comes on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Natalie, your earrings arrived today. They are absolutely beautiful. Would I be able to get a pendant in the blue opal? Is it the opal heart earrings that you're talking about? If it's not, let me know what earrings it was. And then there's a deep blue, there's a light blue, and then there was white. The answer is probably yes. I don't know if I've got any at the moment. I do have more stock to pop on the website. They really are, Sarah. Donated shells, so they get cleaned up and sanitised. They go to my mum's nursery, who uses them in different activities with the children. So in these photos, you can just see a couple of different activities that they do. So crafting, learning through play, textures, collages, that kind of thing. Right, so I haven't seen Carrie, so let's move on. Up next is Kim Bender. Kim, are you here? The light blue, so the light blue opal in the pendant. I'll write it down and I can definitely have a look to see if I've already got something or if I can get something similar. So light blue opal pendant, and then I've put in brackets like the earrings. My post-its are definitely piling up. I actually started writing things out in a book today of things I need to, like the Friends jewellery I haven't forgotten, and what else is on there, and like the photos that need to go on the website, just a to-do list basically. Currently looking for Kim Bender. Kim, are you here? I'm fine, thank you, Gary. And Aaron's really well as well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. Okay, so again, Kim may not be here. So Kim, if you are, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And again, if anyone else can see Kim, please comment on her comments. It will bring it forward so I can see. Now, the thing with these monthly charm deal charms is a lot of people do order them in advance. So, for example, you can order these monthly charm deals until the end of the year, I think, on the website. I hope it's the end of the year. If not, I need to pop them on. Let me just have a quick look. Pre-book. Oh, no, it's only till May. Okay, so you can pre-book till May. So let me just add that to my book. That's what I need to do. But then because you've pre-booked in advance, some people then don't always remember to come on the live night, which is why we sort of see some people here, some people not. So it's not a problem, and if they make it on, we'll add them back in. If not, they just get booked into the next live. So add rest of the year monthly charms. Cool. I will do that. It's on the to-do list. Right, okay, so I haven't seen Kim then. I hate to move on too quickly, but no, definitely haven't seen her. So again, let's move on. Let me just mark her as not here yet. Okay, so Michaela Powell. Michaela, are you here? Good evening, Tracy. I hope you're well. I do ship to Canada. Yes, I do ship internationally, but I've regularly shipped to Canada. I don't know, was it Sandra who said that? And thank you, Gary. He's on antibiotics, so I'm sure he will. Currently looking for Michaela Powell. Michaela, are you here? I might have to start setting up like a reminder email to go out. However, when the live dates are posted, you can always get reminders for that, and then it will definitely remind you. So last call for Michaela Powell. If not, we'll move on. And then again, if she comes on, we can add her back in again. Oh, bless you, Shelley. Okay, so let me mark Michaela as not here yet. I'm just going to refresh again, make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so let's move on. Again, if she comes on, we'll add her back in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Joanne Kleins. Joanne, are you here? Joanne, hello. That's perfect. Let me mark that you are here. Yay! Okay, so Joanne, you'd like to have an oyster and donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Oh, bless you, Laura. Well, I always like to have the subtitles, and you guys do have the option of turning them off if you don't like them. So I don't think that they hurt anyone to be on there. And they do help. I think they're very helpful in lots of situations. Right, Joanne, you're hoping for baby pink or corals. Good luck, my lovely. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. Joanne, you are twinning. And you're twinning with a lavender, two-tonal lavender and a blurple. So blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple. So in some lights you're going to see more blue. Some lights you're going to see more purple. Then a two-tonal lavender. So you can see, oh, he goes quite, oh, gorgeously quite mottled there. Then you've got darker and lighter lavender and lavender tones. Look at those. Beautiful sets of twins there. So I'm going to run them through the board in just a moment. So I'm going to need to know, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap one or both of them for colours of your choice. So the lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Oh, he is an 8.5, but he's a tight 8.5, so that was almost a 9 there. So it's quite a large pearl, that one. Your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Joanne, what do you think? What would you like to do? Lavender on the jewellery, love that. Just confirm, are you happy with the two-tonal and the like mottled area showing? And then I'll also need to know, with your blurple pearl here, are you happy with that as your loose pearl? Purple, the blurple on a loop. Yes, so just to confirm, is that a hoop or a jump ring? So I don't want to get it wrong. So hoop fitting is this one, and a jump ring, just because you've said loop, and that can be sort of either one of these, so I just want to confirm. And that one there's the jump ring. You're happy with the two-tonal showing? Perfect. Jump ring, that's perfect. So you'd like to be invoiced for a jump ring with the blurple. Okay, so the invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the shells, the donation with the shells as well, Joanne. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Carol and Grant. Carol Grant, are you here? I did see Shauna and Michaela. Yep, I have got their orders back out of the pile, so I'll do an updated order list shortly, but you guys have been added back into the end. And Carol, hello, hello, hello. Carol, you would like to have an oyster and to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Carol, good luck. There's a light pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls on that side. I can see quite a nice bright peeper there. And there's no more in that one. You have got a two-tonal yellow. So sunshine and lemon yellow, two-tonal pearl here, Carol. What do you think to this one? He does look like he's got a slightly flatter edge just to the moving that way now, just down there. So it does look like it's slightly flatter. It's not fully flat, but slightly squished pebble shape to this one. Now, if you're happy with this one and you're happy for this to go on the jewellery, that's perfect. If you're not, I can swap it for a colour of your choice. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Is there a way that I can see the subtitles? No, not unless I watch the live back. I can't have them on, well, I haven't worked out a way to have them on whilst on the live. So you'd like to swap it for a baby pink, Carol. I'm going to get one of the lightest pinks I have. However, I don't have baby pinks available at the moment. I mean, that one's quite a light pink, but it is a funky shape. So let me just get one that's also not a funky shape for you. Okay, so these two, they're not baby pinks. The lighter of the two is almost like a diamond shape. So I'm just trying to grab it so then you can see the diamond. So it's, there you go. So the point's pointing up and now it's pointing down. So it's sort of a diamond shape with that one, but that is the lighter pink. Okay, then that one is just slightly brighter, but obviously he is round. What do you think to either of those? There's no more pearls in that swan. Is that what it's is that what it said? Oh gosh. Okay, I apologise if the subtitles, oh excuse me, that snuck up on me. I apologise if the subtitles aren't picking me up properly. So we've got pearl number 1, which is the lighter of the two but is slightly funky with his shape, or pearl number 2, which is round but is slightly darker. Or if you're not happy with either of those, is there a different colour that you'd like to go for? Can you have the first one? You can. Of course you can. So this one here will go on the jewellery for you. Let me just bring you back up. And we'll pop him in here. Okay, Carol, I hope you're happy with that then. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you as well for the donation with your shells. And I'll pop that safely up there for you. No, it didn't, Laura. No. That's so bad. Oh gosh. We need to put like an age rating on the subtitles. Deary me. Right, up next today is Megan Taylor Troyer. Megan, are you here? Now, you're definitely here earlier, so hopefully you're still here now. I kind of want to see them, but at the same time, if I had them on whilst talking, I'll keep stopping like halfway through my sentences, trying to like slow down so it understands me properly. Vicky, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. And Meg, hello, hello, hello. Meg, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or an egg pop? Same as when I'm saying twinning, it translates to something I'm not saying. That's naughty. Here's your mother of Handwell. Oh, show the funky side, Carol. Of course I can. Let me make a note. So Meg, you'd like to have an oyster and to donate your shells. Okie dokie. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Do you know what we should do, guys? Do you know I put the link in for the group earlier? Let me just get the group link again. If you screenshot some of the funny lines it says, okay, and then post them in the group with the thing of guess what Brecken really said, and people can guess what I was meant to say and what it translated to. Just a bit of fun if you want to play, because obviously I can't see them, so in that way it will be a way of me seeing it as well. You don't have to, but yeah, it'd be quite cool. So no certain colours, Meg. Right, let's go down. And you've said, let me go back up, donate the shells. Let's go down. Okay, so mystery oyster, good luck, my lovely. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. There is a little bit of flesh there, but definitely no pearls there. Oh, we've got a runaway, and that's just a bit of shell there. And there's no more in that one. So we've got a darker pearl here, Megan. Oh, okay, so let me hold him up so you can have a closer look. Oh, nearly dropped the sun then. They're going to behave now. You watch they do. Now, Meg, you've got a darker gunmetal grey here. He's very dark. He's almost like a black shade. What do you think to this one? Now, if you're happy with this one, then of course that's perfect. If you're not, I can swap him for a colour or colours of your choice. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. To turn the settings on, Laura, I believe there's the 3 dots in the bottom or at the top, and then it says to turn the subtitles on or off. I think it's something like that. Any chance I have an olive green, maybe a 2-tonal one? I'll have a look in the swap pot, but if I do have an olive green, it would be a chocolate olive green. I've got lots of pens in my swap pot. I'm gathering pens. I don't know why they're in there. Let me move them to the side. Right. So yeah, if I do have one, it would be more chocolatey olive green. I've got this one. He's a funky shape as well. So this is a chocolate silver olive green, but he's like a, let me hold it sideways actually so you can see his funky shape. Oh, so that's more silver. Can you see his sort of like a swished, he's slightly longer. Let me just grab him properly so we can see all the different colours. Okay, so you've got silver, chocolate, and like an olive green swirl that goes round. What do you think to that one? Of course you can, Carrie, that's not a problem. If of course you're not happy with that on Meg, is there a different colour possibly? I don't think I've got many more. I was going through these, like I said earlier, trying to sort out colours. Oh, you love him. Brilliant. He is yours. Show more of the two-tonal than the shape. And can I measure him? Of course I can. And yes, I think that's right. I think definitely showing the colour than the shape was better with this one, because the colour, like I said, has that kind of swirl on him. So it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, but sideways he wouldn't be an 8.5 because, like I said, he's slightly squished. But if I literally just turn it round, it goes through. So it is an 8.5, but the squished way, he would be a 9. Does that make sense? But let me pop him in here for you. Okay, so we're going to have the chocolate olive two-tone showing. Okie dokie. So, Megan, my lovely, I hope you're happy with that. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. You'll get your 9 sometime. Oh, bless you. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. They don't come out very often, but I'm sure you will. And Carrie, I'm just adding you back on as well. You're very, very welcome. Right, up next is Heather Dix. Heather, are you here? I haven't typed out the updated order list yet. When I get slightly more towards the end, I'll type it up and pop it in the comments. But as you can see, this live does go quicker. So if you are on the list, you're not going to be waiting long, kind of thing, for your turn. There is no sweeteners. And Heather, hello, hello, hello. Heather, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a egg pop or a oyster? I find it quite refreshing in a way, Amy. Obviously, don't get me wrong, I love it when we're taking time and obviously on big orders or like a 25 pearl oyster shell where, and you know, just we take our time and go through everything. But yeah, I find it quite refreshing sometimes when it is a slightly faster opening like this one, because I just get to, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's a complete different way of doing everything. Hold on, you have to come back in, it's frozen. Not a problem, Heather. Let me know when you're back. No sound. Can you hear me? Heather, can you hear me? You've got sound. Okay, so if some people have got sound and some people don't, I will say to come out and come back in again because in fact, people won't be able to hear me. So if you don't have sound, thank you, go out and come back in again. To refresh might help. There you go. Okay, so Heather, you can hear me, brilliant. So you have got one opening. Would you like to have an oyster or a egg pop? He is, Michelle, bless him. I love a tea, but I do have it with sweeteners. And I can drink it without the sweeteners, but yeah, I just prefer it with the sweeteners. Oyster, donate the shells, Heather. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down, and good luck, Heather. Soft pop there. Okay, so it's just a piece of shell that came away there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. What I can see is some peepers to the side here. 1, 2, and 3. And there's no more in that one. You have triples. 3 pearls in that oyster, Heather. Now let's go through all of these colours for you. They actually go really beautifully together. So you've got this darker chocolatey bronze. You've then got this chocolate olive silver. So chocolate silver and olive green. Let me just readjust so you can see all. So there is a large portion of like that olivey green tone there. And then you've got a two-tonal autumn peach as well, so lighter and brighter areas with your autumn peach. Heather, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The chocolate olive silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. Yes, I do ship to the US. I do ship internationally. We've got lots of people on here today from the US as well, who'll be able to sort of give you their input on receiving orders and bits. They have, Fiona, bless you, thank you for asking. Yeah, they've definitely started to kick in, bless him. The olive silver on the charm with both colours showing, of course. That's absolutely fine. I'm just going to write that down. Regarding the chocolate and the autumn peach, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or would you like to swap any of those at all? So we're going to have the chocolate olive with showing both the colours there. Happy with those, Heather? Perfect. And you're very welcome. Just going to pop these away for you. So Heather, thank you for the donations with your shells. And again, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Sorry, I keep having to rearrange today. I just can't seem to get comfortable in this chair. Oh, last long bit of staple here, so I need to get some more staples before Friday. Do you remember, those of you may remember what happened last time when I ran out of staples? It was a nightmare. Oh, Amy, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're happy. So yeah, lots of experience there with lots of different people in the US. Thank you for commenting, guys. So I hope that helps with the different people in different areas. It may help you with what's where. Right, up next then today is Lillian Walker. Lillian, are you here? Let me try my tea now. Oh, that's so much better. That's a good idea, Heather. Buy, in capitals, staples. I'll add it to my post-it collection. I have a post-it collection, and then each morning I go through the post-its to see what I need to do. Which is why I'm now starting to transfer it into the book, because the post-its are getting quite tall. Bizarre. Uh, 25 pearl oysters are sold out at the moment, Lexi. They sold out Tuesday Tuesday night, I believe. So with those, you just have to keep an eye out on the website for when they're back in. As soon as I have a delivery date, I'll let everybody know as well. But yeah, I don't have the delivery date yet, but so it'll be at least a couple of weeks. So currently looking for Lillian Walker. I'm just going to scroll up in case I missed you, Lillian. No, I don't think I've seen you yet. So I'm just going to refresh here as well. So if anyone sees Lillian, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Lillian, if you're here, please type I'm invisible, because then again that will bring your comment forward so I can see as well. So I do say, Lauren, it can take up to 14 working days for it to be shipped from me. I'm trying to get everything out before that time period. It just depends on everything. And then shipping wise, in the UK it gets shipped first class signed for. So Royal Mail say that that can be up to 1 to 3 working days. And then out of the UK it does get shipped signed for as well. Apart from Canada and another country, it can only get shipped tracked, not signed for, but that's just to do with the country shipping requirements. But everything's tracked, so you still get your tracking numbers. I hope that makes sense. Oh, she's here. Oh, Lillian, bless you. Let me refresh, Lillian, so I can see if I can see you. Lillian, hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I've just seen you there. So, yeah, I've just scrolled. Oh, no, it has just come through if I scrolled all the way up. Bless you. So you'd like to have a mystery oyster. You'll wait to see what colour comes out, okay? And you'd like to donate your shells. Perfect. So, mystery oyster. We're going to wait to see what colour comes out. Let's go down. So Lillian, good luck, my lovely. Soft pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. You are twinning. So twinning with darker gunmetal greys. Now this one here, in fact, both of them look to me like they've got a hint of forest green in them, but I wouldn't say that they're forest green all the way around. It's just sort of little flashes of the green as we go around the pearl. So I'll show you again. So this is pearl number 1. And then this one here is pearl number 2. Now, Lillian, if you're happy with these, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Okay, and then I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. So pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So they're measuring the same size here as well. What do you think, Lillian? What would you like to do? Swap 1 for a purple, of course. Do you have a preference to swap what number 1 or number 2? And is a Cadbury purple okay? Swap number 2, okay. So are you happy with those 2 there? And if so, which one would you like on your jewellery? Love the purple and purple on. And just to confirm, are you happy with the other one as your loose pearl? So purple on there. Just confirm about the other dark gunmetal, and then he is yours as well. Happy with the other? Brilliant. Okay, Lillian, my lovely, thank you for the donation with your shells. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that safely up there for you. What's happening on Facebook, guys? For me, it's at the moment, touch wood, it's everything's showing normal. What's going on? All right, I'm going to carry on, but hopefully it will sort of last the live. Up next is Emma Neville. Emma, are you here? It's jumping and looping. Oh no. And freezing and glitching. Hopefully it's just having a funky 5 minutes and it will sort itself out. Okay, so Jennifer says if you leave and then come back in again, it should hopefully help fix it and sort it out. Facebook has the hiccups. I mean, yeah, that's a thing. It is just the gremlins are out tonight. So we're currently looking for Emma Neville. Emma, are you here? Oh, Emma, hello. Oyster, donate the shells. Perfect. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So good luck, Emma. Deep pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. I can feel a pearl. There we go. I was going to say I can feel a pearl. I just couldn't pop it out then. And there's no more in that one. You have got a lemon yellow. So let me hold this up for you, Emma. A lemon yellow. What do you think to this one? Now, if you're happy with this one, then that's perfect. I can pop him on the jewellery for you. If you're not happy with this one, then of course I can swap him for a colour of your choice. What do you think? If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Apple greens, yes, let me show you the apple greens that I've got. So that one there is slightly two-tonal, but I think is the brightest one I've got at the moment. So he is a pastel green, but he's got this kind of brighter area just there. What do you think to that one? Love him. Brilliant. So I'll pop the apple green on the jewellery for you, and I'll pop it down that the two-tonal section of him is showing as well. So apple green with the two-tone showing. Perfect. Emma, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, and up next today is Taylor Hill. Taylor, are you here? And Emma, you're very, very welcome. Taylor, hello, hello, hello. Taylor, you'd like to have an oyster and to donate your shells. Okay, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. Okay, so your mystery oyster. Soft pop there. You want something funky. Okay. There's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. You have got a pastel gold Taylor. Now I'm just going to have a close look just to see if he's two-tonal or if he is more of a solid colour. He's actually more of a solid colour. What do you think to this one? Is he funky enough for you? So if you're happy with that one, I can pop him on your jewellery. If of course you're not happy, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. So if I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. He's not funky, but you love him so much. That's brilliant. So just confirm for me, You're happy for that one to go onto the jewellery, is that correct? Very happy. Oh, no, it's up here. Perfect, Taylor. Okay, so I've got that down there for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome. Short and sweet. Yeah, that's the sort of the theme for today. Everyone's openings are sort of shorter and sweeter. Yeah, it's just normally the way sort of the monthly charm openings go. Up next then is Pauline Bell. Pauline, are you here? Oh, the subtitles are going funky again. Gosh. Ooh. Pauline, hello, hello, hello. You have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Oyster, donate the shells, Pauline. Again, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. You are twinning. You have got 2 pearls in your oyster, both of which are autumn peach pearls. Now, slightly two-tonal here. So pearl number 1 is going to be this one. So he's autumn peach. Overall, very, very sort of pastel colour. He's got a slight brighter area there, but overall quite a sort of normal, as in solid shade there. So autumn peach there. And then you've got autumn peach number 2, which is slightly brighter. Now he does have a little imperfection there. It sort of goes into like a brighter spot area as well, but a little inclusion. And as we go round again, slightly two-tonal. So that's pearl number 2. So number 1 and number 2. Now I'll need to know, Pauline, if you're happy with these and if you'd like number 1 or number 2 on the jewellery. Oh, don't bury him. If you're not happy, I can swap one or both of them for colours of your choice as well. So run them through the board. Pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. What do you think, my lovely? What would you like to do? Swap one for a lighter yellow, of course. Would you like to swap pearl number 1 or number 2, or don't you mind? I'm also going for a lemon yellow. However, if you prefer to have more of a pastel yellow, then just let me know and I can do that for you. maybe the one in the swap pot. Oh, of course you can. So there's one in the swap pot is the two-tonal one. So I'll show you the two. So this one here is the one that was in the swap pot. So he is two-tonal. The one that I grabbed here is just more of a sort of solid lemon. So lots of questions, Pauline. Would you like to swap pal number 1 or pal number 2? Or if you don't mind, then that's fine. And would you like to have yellow from the one I added in, or the one from the swap pot? One for a rose gold. So would you like to have the yellow from the swap pot or the yellow that I added in, my lovely? The one I added. Okay, so I'll put the swap pot one back. And then a rose gold as well. And then you'd like me to choose whether it's the yellow or the rose gold on the jewellery. That's absolutely fine. If you could just have a look at these though. Can you just confirm, are you happy with those two? Both lovely? Brilliant. So let me make a note. Put them both in there for now. There we go. So I choose which colour? Okay, Pauline, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. Up next today is Jane Dunn. Jane, are you here? See, Amy, no, I thought about doing it and I was like, no, I won't, because then you may be able to guess the theme. Well, actually, no, I don't know if you could guess the theme, but you'd then sort of gauge, I don't know, because they're both similar colours. But yeah, no, I wasn't going to do it on the live either way. Jane, hello. You'd like to have one oyster and to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. Good luck, Jane. Light pop there. You need to have a word with your postie, Sarah. I'm joking. Right, there's your mother of pearl. Ooh. And there's no more in that one. So you've got quite a darker, is it a blue or a blurple? Let me just dry him up and have a look. Oh, look at him. So he's a two-tonal TARDIS blue, but he does have some imperfections on him. So he's almost, oh, look at him. So the imperfections do look like little spots, but you can see they are sort of little inclusions there, which are slightly lighter in colouring, but darker TARDIS blue. So it's lighter there, darker there. So it is two-tonal. What do you think to this one? If you're happy with this one, Jane, then of course he is yours. If you're not happy, I can swap him for colours of your choice. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. I'll also need to know, if you are happy with this one, I would be able to sort of try and hide some of the imperfections if you would like me to. I don't know if I could hide all of them because they are spread out quite a little way, but they're not on the other side. So I'd need to know if you'd like me to try hide some or if you're happy for them to show. And yes, you can order for tonight if you would like to. It is the March 2024 monthly charm deal. Happy for them to show. Brilliant. And you're very welcome. Okay, let's pop him on here and I'll just write down blues. Okay. Jane, thank you as well for the donations with your shells. And again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's all up there for you. Oh, bless you guys. I'm sorry. Up next today, your husband is your postie. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, sorry, up next is Elaine Morton. Elaine, are you here? And Jane, you're very, very welcome. Elaine, hello my lovely. You'd like to have an egg pop. Okay, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down and good luck here, Elaine. Oh wow, okay, so 2 pearls in this one. You've got a sunshine yellow and a sort of darker deep, I'm gonna say it's an autumn peach, but he's sort of in between tones there. So a sunshine yellow and a autumn peach. Elaine, what do you think to these? If you're happy, then these two, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap one or both of them for colours of your choice. So I've run them through the board. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. You're happy with them, and yellow on the charm. Can you see what I mean? The peach is sort of in between 2 colours. He is gorgeous. Just to confirm, Elaine, so yellow on the charm, and you're happy for to keep the other one as your loose pearl, is that correct? And keep the other, brilliant, thank you for confirming there. Let me pop these in here. And then that's on there. Elaine, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives then, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Now, let me just do an updated order list here. So bear with me just a moment while I type this out. Okay, sorry about that then. Up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Oh, bless you, Nicola. I mean, sometimes it just, not that obviously you need to obviously order with me, but sometimes like me and Aaron, if we're in the same house but doing different things, you just need that time to do your own thing as well, don't you? So if your own thing is to come on and join in, have a chat on here while he does something, you're both happy, and then you can sort of reconvene again after. So I'm currently looking for Cindy Brown. Now, Cindy, you was here earlier, so hopefully you're still here. Oh, Cindy, hello, my lovely. Excuse me. You'd like to have an egg pop, of course. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down, Cindy. And your egg pop, good luck. You have got 3 pearls in your egg. A 2-tonal yellow, a sea green, and a watermelon. So 2-tonal yellow, sea green, and a corally watermelon. What do you think to these, Cindy? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the 2-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Nicola, I hope you have the most amazing time. Cindy, what do you think? So like I say, if you're not happy with these, we can swap them for you. If you are happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. Sea green on the charm and the other 2 on hoop fittings. Of course you can. So I'm glad you're happy with the colours, Cindy. Just popping these in here, then I'll write those down for you. So sea green on there, and you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on the other 2. Okay, so the invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Cindy, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Okie pokey. Up next today is Chelby Young. Chelby, are you here? Hello, hello, hello. You'd like to have oyster and donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? I need to sell a charm tree. As you're getting quite a collection, maybe Aaron can 3D print something. That's a good idea. I mean, he could definitely do something like that. But I love that you've got a collection. Obviously, you could also put them on a bracelet and then hang the bracelets up, and then that sort of condenses them a little bit. Right, Shelby, your mystery oyster. Good luck. So slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in there. So you have got a darker pearl here. Now this is a chocolate silver. So you can see here it's a base chocolate silver tone. Now he's slightly two-tonal, but overall is a gorgeous solid colour. What do you think to this one, Shelby? If you're happy, then he is yours. If you're not happy, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. He's gone straight to the 6.5, so not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Swap for a sea green and have that on the charm. Of course you can. So let me find a sea green for you. That one's shouting out to me, so let me show you this one. Let me know if you're happy with this one. What do you think to this one here, Shelby? Perfect, brilliant. Let me bring you back up. Okay, so I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Again, thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. Just write down, so we're going to have the sea green on there. Perfect, and that's up there for you. Up next is Shauna Hammonds. Shauna, are you here? Amy, I'd love to see if you do. Please, obviously, if you feel like you want to, share a photo in the Pearls of Brecon group. I'd love to see it. Obviously, if you don't want to share, you don't have to. But yeah, please feel free to do so. I can also give the idea to Aaron, because that would be extremely easy to print. And then it could just be done in different colours. It can even be done possibly detachable, so it can be easier to package up and store. So yeah, I can talk to Aaron as well. Currently looking for Shauna Hammonds. Shauna, are you here? Mary, bless you. Thank you for the donation with the stars there, my lovely. It's very, very kind of you. And Liz, bless you. Thank you as well for the stars. Again, that's very, very kind of you. So the shells, they get cleaned up and sanitised. They go to my mum's nursery, who uses them in different activities with the children. So learning through play, textures, collages. You can see just a couple of photos, what they're doing there. I have requested my mum for some more photos actually. So she said that she will try to remember to grab photos before obviously the children come in. So hopefully I can add sort of more photos to that reel soon. Right, last call for Shauna Hammonds. If not, we will move on. So Shauna, are you here? If you can see Shauna, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Shauna, if you're here, possibly type I'm invisible, because that will then again bring your comment forward so I can see. Sorry, hiccup. Shelley, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. And Amy Jane, thank you as well. That's again very kind of you. And Shelley again, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. Right, I haven't seen Shauna, so let's move on. Up next is Michaela Powell. Michaela, are you here? You've tried ordering mystery oysters, but it wouldn't let you. Let me have a look, because if they're showing on the website, then they're definitely in stock. And I mean, they are definitely in stock. It's just, let me just double check. Oh no, they're all on the website. I'm not sure why it wouldn't let you. Let me see if I can add it to my basket, or is it adding it to the basket and not let it, like, going any further? But we're currently looking for Michaela Powell. Michaela, are you here? Carol, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. Again, that's very, very kind of you. Okay, so let me add it to my cart, or would it not get, like in the checkout, let you do it? Michaela, hello. Oyster, keep your shells. Okie dokie. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So let's get this open. And let's go down. So good luck. Soft pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. Oh, and the flesh has come straight away here, which is quite good because we was going to clean it up anyway. So there's no more pearls in that one. You have got a brighter gold. And I'm just going to have a look to see if he's two-tonal. But a brighter gold. What do you think to this one? He does have a slight little imperfection on him there. If you can just see that at the top. Now, Michaela, if you're happy with this one, he is yours. If you're not happy, I can swap him for colour of your choice. If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. What do you think? What would you like to do? Jenny, bless you. Thank you as well for the stars there. And Alison as well. Sorry, I think I'm having to refresh my comments for it to come through. Michaela, you're happy with that one and you'd like to keep him. That's perfect. Sorry, apparently I've got to refresh, otherwise it's not coming through here. So bear with me, guys, because I'm going to possibly, hopefully it will sort itself out. But Michaela, I've wrapped up your shells so they'll get included with your order here. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Donna and Carrie topping. Donna, are you here? You're very welcome, my lovely. Donna and Carrie and Carson, possibly if you're there. Hello, hello, hello. So you have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or a egg pop? Again, sorry, just bear with me. I'm just going to have to keep refreshing the comments so I don't miss anything. Oyster, donate the shells. Again, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Good luck, guys. Soft pop there. Oh, I'm going to backwards run away. And I've split half of the shell off. I'll show you in a second. So this half here I've split off, but there's definitely no pearls there. Just see. No, I'm not going to be able to get that off without the knife. So we've got one pearl there. 2 and 3. Now I am just going to get this bit off because it's too sharp to do with my fingers, and it's, there we go, quite tight. So there's your mother of pearl. And then if I just have a squidge in here properly now the shell's gone, see if there's any more. Okay, there's no more in that one, which means you have triples. You've got 3 pearls in your oyster. Now let's pop them in the sand and I'll go through all 3 of the colours for you. Oh, I'm just going to try to refresh these comments here. Okay, so my comments have just completely frozen. I'm just going to try to get to them a slightly different way, so bear with me a moment. And then I'll go through your colours. No, comments completely frozen there. Let's come back this way. Okay, perfect. I've come to the comments a different way now. So you don't want to jinx it. And that was yesterday's plan, bless you. So what you've got here is a silver bells, a darker two-tonal gunmetal grey. So he's got a little circle imperfection just there, which I think you can't really see until a light hits it. And then he's quite mottled with lighter silver colours. And then you've got this gorgeous pastel gold as well. So pastel golds, a mottled gunmetal grey and a silver bells. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, again, that's perfect. I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Your silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the pastel gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Okay, what do you guys think? What would you like to do? The pastel gold on the jewellery, and can we swap the greys, swap the greys for sea green? So is that both the gunmetal and the silver bells, or is it just the one? I'll do one for now, but I'll leave the greens here just in case it is both of them that you would like. So definitely having the gold on the jewellery. Both of them perfect. I thought it was, I just didn't want to assume. Okay, so these two here, I'll hold these up so you can have a closer look and just let me know if you're happy with these ones. Colleen, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Thank you, my lovely. So are you happy with both of those? But I'll write down gold on the jewellery. And now perfect, brilliant. So let me bring you back up again. Okay, Donna, Carrie and Carson, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. There we go. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. The stars, yes, so the stars are like, if you like, an online tip. So for each star it equates to around 1 cent, because Facebook works in dollars. So it's around 1p, if you like, in UK, but yeah, around 1 cent for each star. And then the stars, the way Facebook works is you need to accumulate a certain amount of stars before it pays it out to you. And it sort of pays it out once a month. But if you haven't hit that threshold, then it carries over to the next month. And then that sort of income, if you like, those tips, they go to the online games and bits and bobs that we play, and they go to like the decorations that we do. So the next games is with the ducks over here. I don't know if I can reach. So it goes to, and sort of being able to include so much different items of jewellery in the games as well, because obviously a lot of the jewellery, I suppose you guys wouldn't think about it like this, but a lot of the jewellery, the games are obviously marking it down, so you're getting the jewellery at quite a good discounted price most of the time. So the stars sort of go towards that to try and help that as well. Does that make sense? But yeah, so this game, lots of ducks. So yeah, that's what they go towards. Right, up next then today is Brittany Rothert. Oh, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Brittany, are you here? Carrie's at your house sorting pearls before the 25 pearl oyster arrives. I love that, Donna. Yeah, that game will be on the website by Friday. Yup, yup, yup. And Brittany, hello, hello, hello. You have got 2 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or one of each? Oh, bless you, Heather. Bless your heart. One of each, perfect. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so we're going to start with your egg pop and then we'll open up your oyster afterwards. So good luck, my lovely. And you have got 3 pearls in your egg pop. Hoping for lighter colours and you'd like to keep your shells. Okie dokie, not a problem. So your first colour is a darker gunmetal grey. You then have got a brighter burgundy red and a lighter, slightly two-tonal autumn peach. So he's got lighter and darker areas to him. So gunmetal grey, burgundy red and an autumn peach. Carrie, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Now, if we open up your oyster here, Brittany. Soft pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. Oh, and we've got a runaway. And you are twinning. Twinning with pink pearls here. Now, these pinks possibly look slightly two-tonal as well, so I will just go through each of the pearls so you can get a closer look at the markings on each of them. Okay, so pink number 1 is lighter and brighter pink. So you can see he is two-tonal with his markings as we go around the pearl. And then pink number 2, again, is lighter and brighter as we go around the pink there. So darker gunmetal grey, burgundy red, two-tonal autumn peach, then two-tonal pink number 1, and then pink number 2. If you're happy with these, my lovely, I'll need to know which 2 pearls you'd like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And then I'll still need to know which 2 you would like on the jewellery. So gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So the pink twins are measuring different sizes. Change out the red for a lilac purple. Now, I don't have any lilac purples, I'm afraid, to swap in here. So I do believe that then possibly, I think I've got one person waiting for one at the moment. So I've got Cadbury purples or I've got silver purples. I can show you both of those, but I don't have any lilac purples, I'm afraid. Silver purple I'd say is similar to a lilac purple if we get a lighter one, possibly like this one here. And the gunmetal for an apple green. Okay, have a look at these two. Let me know what you think to these. So apple green, and then this is a lighter silver purple. So he does have that lighter sort of aspect to him, but he's not quite a lilac. Are you happy with those there? They're beautiful, brilliant. Okay, so which two would you like on the jewellery? And actually, sorry, are there any other colour swaps that you'd like to do? If not, which two would you like on the jewellery? The green and the peach, of course you can. And then you're happy with the other three as your loose pearls, is that correct? So we're going to have green and peach on there. And then these three as your loose pearls. Super happy, brilliant. You're very, very welcome. I've wrapped up the shells as well for you, so that will be included with your order. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Jessica Mason. Jessica, are you here? Jessica, hello, hello, hello. Now, Jessica, my lovely, I've got a little message to read out here for you. Okay, so this message says, "Hi Jess, we love you so much from Gran and Grumps." So, hi Jess, we love you so much from Gran and Grumps. Now, they have got you the March 2024 monthly charm deal. And then, Jess, you've actually got a second one here as well. Now, if you knew about that, then obviously that's brilliant. If you didn't know and you wanted to change your one, we could do the opening from your Gran and Grumps today, and then you can email me if you wanted to change, or if you're happy with both of them, that's perfect. So it's up to you how you'd like to do it. But if you'd like to keep everything the same, you've got two openings, my lovely. I would need to know. You didn't know anything. Oh, bless you. Oh, I love that. Well, like I say, if you're happy to still do both today, we can do both. If you'd like to obviously cancel or change your one, then that's absolutely fine. It's up to you. So just need to know how many openings to do today, and then we can move on from there. Let's do both. Perfect. So 2 openings then. You can have oysters or egg pops or one of each. What would you like to do? When I first saw it come through, I did as well, because my children call my dad Grumps. So their granddad is Grumps to them. So yeah. Ooh. One of each, Jessica. Brilliant. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So I'm going to start with your egg pop. Okay, yellow egg here. Oh, don't spill out. Now the shells of the eggs don't mean anything. So the colours are just random colours. They don't mean anything to what's inside. But let's go down and start with your egg pop. Good luck, Jessica. You have got 4 pearls in your egg pop. You've got a darker chocolatey bronze, a silver bells, a larger 2-tonal autumn peach, and a gorgeous lighter, brighter icy blue. So chocolate bronze, silver bells, autumn peach, and a icy blue from your egg pop. If we then move on to your oyster opening, light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one, so you have triples. You have got 3 pearls in your oyster. So you've got a watermelon, a second autumn peach, which again is slightly 2-tonal, and a chocolate silver. So chocolate bronze, silver bells, a larger 2-tonal autumn peach and an icy blue, watermelon, slightly smaller 2-tonal autumn peach and a chocolate silver. Jessica, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then they are all yours, and I'll need to know which 2, sorry, there we go, which 2 you would like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Now, I did see that you said you was hoping for a Pepsi blue. I don't actually have any Pepsi blues in my swaps, I'm afraid, so I do have a waiting list for those. So if you don't mind going on the waiting list, I can do that for you. Or of course, if you'd like to swap any and we go for a different colour, we can have a look there as well. So let me know what you'd like to do. The darker chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The larger 2-tonal autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The slightly smaller 2-tonal autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then the chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. No, you're happy with them all? Brilliant. Which two then would you like on your items of jewellery? So which two on the jewellery? Blue and the brown. So the top chocolate bronze here, that one, or the more chocolatey silver down there. So number one, oh, buried him slightly, but number one or number two. Number two, perfect. Okay, and then you've said you're happy with the other ones as well, so I'll pop these in here for you. Jessica, I hope you're happy with that then. That's all on there for you. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Carrie Bully. Carrie, are you here? Bless you, you're very, very welcome, Jessica. Carrie, hello. Carrie, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or a egg pop? How many more left? Need to check your doorbell for your takeaway and don't want to come back if you're not live. Oh, bless you. So we've got Carrie and then Mary left, and then that's the end, Laura. So 2 people left. Carrie, you'd like to have an oyster and donate your shells. Okay, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for, Carrie? So let's go down and good luck. So lights pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so he looks like he's a Blairpool pearl. So Blairpool Carrie is a, obviously you may know, but he's a mix between blue and purple. So in some lights he's going to look more blue, in some lights he's going to look more purple. Yep, Kim, I can add you on to the end. That's not a problem. I didn't realise you were back, Kim. So, yeah, that's not a problem. I can add you in as well. Okay, so it's quite a nice lighter Blairpool there. What do you think to this one? If you're happy with this one, again, he's yours. I can pop him on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. So your Blairpool is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Perfect, thank you. Does that mean that you're happy to keep him? Yes, brilliant. Let me bring you back up then. So he is yours, Carrie. Okay, so Carrie, thank you for the donations with your shells. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I've popped that up there for you. No, Lauren, if you would like to order the March 2024 charm deal, you can do so. I'll add you on to today. We are near the end of the order list though, so if you would like to, you would have to order sooner rather than later just to be added on today. Also, the price will go up after the live. So yeah, just everybody, if you would like to get this charm, obviously at the cheaper price, it goes up after the live. If not, then obviously that's fine. Up next then is Mary Staley. Mary, are you here? And Carrie, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. It's very, very kind of you. Mary, hello, hello, hello. Can you have an oyster and to donate your shells? You can indeed. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? And Sarah, bless you. Thank you for the stars there as well. So Mary, let's go down and good luck. So light pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. I can see straight away 1 and 2. You are twinning. Twinning here. Let me dry these up for you and let's have a closer look at their colours. Okay, beautiful blue twins here. This one is blue number 1. He's slightly two-tonal, and I think that he's slightly lighter of the two pearls. So you can see slightly lighter and darker areas there. So blue number 1. Blue number 2 is slightly darker. He is still two-tonal, but overall has got more of a darker tone to him. Mary, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. So pearl number 1 or pearl number 2. And again, if you're not happy with these, we can swap one or both of them for colours of your choice. But then again, I will need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. Pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well, so they are measuring the same size there. Oh, you'd like to have pearl number 2. So this one here on the jewellery, that's perfect. And then can you confirm for me, what do you think with the other pearl? Are you happy with that as your loose pearl? Love it. So you're happy with that one as your loose one as well. Perfect. Let me pop him in here for you. Can I get tiger charms? Yes. Right, Mary then. That's perfect. I've got that down for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, Mary. And again, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Bless you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next then today is Kim Bender. Kim, are you here? Kim, hello, hello, hello. Kim, you have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? So one opening altogether, oyster or egg pop. Oyster, donate the shells. Okay. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for, Kim? And let's go down. So good luck, my lovely. Soft pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. Okay, there's no more in that one. You have got a silver bells in your oyster. So he's a slightly darker silver. Let me hold him up for you. Oh, now again, I know you've just said whatever comes out is perfect. However, I will still need you to confirm if you're happy with this one, my lovely. He does have a little inclusion there, if you can see that. And he's a gorgeous darker silver colour. So if you're happy with that one to go on the jewellery, he is yours. If you're not happy, however, please let me know. We can swap him for a colour of your choice. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Happy with that one? Brilliant. Okay, so he's definitely yours as well. And thank you again for your donation with your shells, Kim. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And again, that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Lauren Glowdeck. Lauren, are you still here? No, Kim, that's absolutely fine, my lovely. I didn't realise you were back on, otherwise I would have said I'd add you in earlier. So it's perfect. But Lauren, are you here? Lauren, hello, hello, hello. Lauren, you have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Oh, bless you, Laura. Well, I hope you enjoy your food as well. I've got many different sizes of jump rings, Liz. The normal one I use is 5mm. But it just depends on the jewellery. But the ones for you guys is 5mm. And the one for pendants I use is 6mm. But I can go up to 9mm, and I'll go down to 3 or 4mm as well. So sort of everything in between, and different thicknesses. And but yeah, I hope that makes sense. Can you have an egg pop? You can indeed. And you're looking for a surprise. Okie dokie. So Lauren, let's go down and good luck, my lovely. You have got 2 pearls in your egg pop. Your first one is a lemon yellow. He's got a couple of little imperfections on him there. And then you've also got a TARDIS blue. So lemon yellow and TARDIS blue. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, Lauren, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And again, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. Blue on the charm and swap the yellow for a pale pink. Now I don't have sort of the palest pinks at the moment, but I'll show you sort of as pale as I can go, and then you can let me know if you're happy with that one or not, if that's okay. So this one here. What do you think to that pink there? No, so the palest purples I'd have would be the silver purples. Let me show you one. So this is a silver purple. So it's a base purple with a silver overtone. Can you have the purple? Of course you can. And you'd like to have it on a hoop fitting. Okie dokie, let me bring you back up. So the invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And then we've got the blue on the jewellery. Perfect. Lauren, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh really, Amy? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That does bring us to the end of the live today, guys. So as always, thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching. We're going to be back to normal on Friday night. So we're live from 8 p.m. on Friday, and we'll be doing all normal openings again. So any orders, any loyalty cards can be opened on that night. Oh, bless you, Lauren. You're very, very welcome. So yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your week, and I'll see you on Friday. Take care. Bye.